Aries, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Aries Tarot. Just before I shuffle the cards and we'll start, I'd just like to say that the energies do ebb to and fro. They're very fluidic, okay? So take it out, resonates, and leave the rest. Okay, here we go. What's going on for the sign of Aries? One more shuffle. Okay, you have the Hierophant, the High Priest in this deck. This is the Tarot de Marseille deck for those of you who know a bit about tarot and are not quite familiar with it, maybe used to the Rider-Waite. This is the original Tarot de Marseille deck, or at least it's based on that. Yeah, the High Priest, the Hierophant, okay, faith. That's what it's all about. Faith in yourself, most of all. All right. I'm kind of getting that's growing. All right. Now, you are dealing with a marriage situation, some of you, or a long-term association. All right. And you're trying to make a decision on it. And I'm kind of getting for a lot of you, it's whether to continue along the route path in life that you've been following, for a while, or whether to change it. You have the Four of Swords. I'm kind of getting that there is silence between you and this person. Somebody here has decided not to communicate, to give themselves time to think. All right, you have the Four of Cups. That's an energy of reconsidering your options. That to me is an energy of, well, what I'm getting off these three cards is a general energy of relationships full stops. You're giving them all serious consideration, but one in particular, okay, you perhaps feel you need to take a break from. It's changed irrevocably, okay, the situation between you and this person. Your feelings are very much different. Kind of getting that your heart, your desire lies elsewhere. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Page of Cups, possibly children involved here. But the Star card here, Aquarius energy. Page of Wands here, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. Wow. Five of Pentacles, seeing things through. Five, of course. Whoa. A lot of sadness around this. A tremendous amount of sadness. There's a lot of worries. All right, I'm picking up their energy is, they think a lot about you. They see you as the person that they want to be with, but there is a but here. It's kind of like at the moment they want to no strings attached. Either you're keeping somebody at arm's length or they're keeping you at arm's length. Because there's a reluctance, there's a reluctance to follow through on what's actually wanted here. Kind of getting this person is, you're kind of looking at each other, it's as if you're waiting for the other one to make the move. A very, very strong energy here. Whew. For one or two of you, there is children involved, but also even for the singles of you, I'm picking up a lot of curiosity. There's no strings attached. It's like you're looking at them more long term. They're looking at you, oh, let's live the moment. This person is trying to, satisfy their needs of, there's a lot of distractions here. I'm kind of getting that the person you're dealing with is going through a pretty volatile situation at the moment, all right, which reflects and ripples out to you energetically as putting you in a very, very volatile situation. Perhaps you're both married. Perhaps you're both living with other people. But there's definitely a marriage here. Even if it's not you, it's the parents' marriage and tradition that's kind of affecting you, the way you were brought up. But what I'm getting here, I'm getting a lot of Taurus energy here, a lot of Aquarius energy. These could be two very, very different people. But, you know, your heart is not where you're at. It's somewhere else, and it's this desire to be somewhere else. But the question is, I'm getting you are pretty reluctant to follow through because they're not giving you any sign of, well, not much sign of, you know, commitment here. You are doing a lot of reevaluating here, that's for sure. You're on the verge of rejecting, finishing any emotional situation that is you feel has become stagnant. I'm kind of getting you're taking the leadership here. You've got the High Priestess on top of the High Priest. Ooh. Now that is marriage, a spiritual connection. The reason possibly it's so hard to leave this situation is because you're perhaps dealing with a soulmate twin flame. Okay, but there is this feeling of a special connection here. Temptation is through the roof. I'm getting that more you're swaying more to intuitive decisions. You're perhaps even seeking spiritualist advice, i.e. watching YouTube videos, contacting a tarot reader. Because there is a lot of worry about this. Some here there's a worry of money, logistics, emotional commitment. There's a lot of changes going on. I feel one of you, you can't keep pace with it. I feel you're trying to slow it down. Excuse me. Seven of Pentacles, deciding what to focus your time and energy on. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Wow, things are slow. Somebody here can't seem to make up their mind. I'm kind of getting that you're going to instigate this. You're tired of waiting. There's a stagnant situation. You're going to act. That's the energy I'm getting from you, Aries, that you're just going to act. You're tired of waiting here for somebody here to make up their mind, but there's a lack of commitment here. You've got the Nine of Pentacles on top of the Page of Swords. Some very strong opinions here. I'm kind of getting somebody's watching you and you're watching somebody else. It's that kind of energy. It's kind of a train. Somebody wants you, you want somebody else. I'm getting incoming messages though. But it's kind of like a no strings attached. Let's see how it goes. Either way, this decision will lead you to a new way of life. But there's this huge letting go. I'm kind of getting that the energy here is, whoa, slow down, I need time to think. It's that kind of energy around this. You've learnt a lot about yourself in the past and about the situation. So, if you are in a marriage, I'm kind of getting you becoming much wise to it, on how it fulfills you, and you're making big decisions on that. That's what I'm getting here. Four of Pentacles on top of the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely this holding back. It would seem that there's a position you're in now where you've inherited some kind of responsibility. I'm basically getting, with you Aries, this is up to you entirely, but there seems you want to make sure that you're looking for some kind of a surety. This is kind of a responsibility that you're either trying to avoid or don't want. So I'm getting this, it's going to be you that instigates this. Are you willing to follow through? Not so much on promises given, but for a path you've created for yourself. There may be a bit of guilt involved in this. Strength card, 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is choosing a new direction, and this is not a life. It kind of scares you because this is not a life that you would prefer, but you do have a choice. I'm picking up kind of this lesser of the two evils. I'm not saying there's a lot of evil around you, but it's a kind of a saying we have in the UK. It means you've got a choice there. Neither of them are brilliant, but you're taking the best one that suits you. But it does include changing lifestyles and leaving certain people and certain situations behind. And this is all about following through. But I'm getting you're trying to slow it down to give yourself time to think. Somebody here does see you as the one they want to be with, but you knowing you know, can you sustain this? It's like you're being very tentative. It's like you're walking on eggshells, being very tentative in a situation. You don't want to upset anybody, but you know that the path you're taking and the decisions you're making, somebody or something here is going to get left behind. I'm kind of getting here. I can see somebody here trying to persuade you not to leave. Somebody wants to hang on to you. They don't want you to leave, but you see it as too claustrophobic. You see this situation as energetically and spiritually it's come to a grinding halt. Okay, things have slowed down considerably. It doesn't seem to have that drive. I'm going to leave it there. Aries, this is entirely your decision. And with this decision will come both good and bad consequences. I hope that's helped. Thank you very much for watching.